Okay, and we are live, and one day it will not surprise me when it happens. Um, but welcome everyone to Creature Creation. We have a show. We just had one last night. We're going to do even better today. But first, let's introduce our guest, AJ. And tell us about yourself and the amazing books that you write.
I am AJ Calvin. I'm from Colorado. I have 11 books published now.
Wow.
Um, two different epic fantasy series, a couple standalones that are also fantasy, and recently a sci-fi standalone. So I have a couple of them here. Serpentis, because today is about reptiles. Um, Exile, which has dragons, which might be kind of reptiles.
Okay, tell us about your amazing book that is darkly beautiful, and that is the best description I've ever heard to describe your work.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I always need to rely on my reviewers to help me with my marketing and to come up with these things for me. So, yeah, I wrote Far Removed. This is the book in question. And yeah, I can't seem to pin down the genre. It's somewhere between dark fantasy, horror, science fiction, but like soft science fiction. And yeah, I've also got a prequel novelette, which is quite different. It's a bit more cozy. And I'm hoping to get to the sequel since this is a duology. And I've got that's now being prepared for my beta readers. So hopefully by June next year, the duology will be complete, and we'll see what happens after that.
Tim, tell us
Hello,
about
everybody.
yourself and your
I'm
books.
Timothy Wolf. I have 6 books out. This is one of them, and there's a big lizard on the front, which is good. And I didn't realize this but till now, but 3 out of the 4 people here have quotes on the back of my book, so that's nice. And the swerve back to coat. I think Far Removed is definitely dark fantasy horror. Like
Yeah,
Amazon loves to put every fantasy book as dark fantasy horror for no reason.
exactly.
But you actually deserve it. I mean, that is a valid description of your book.
Nice.
And Natalie, so our third continent is represented here. Tell us about yourself and your books.
Yes, I'm Natalie. It is evening here because I'm in the UK. I've got
Thank you.
Barry asleep over there. I don't know how many books I've got. 6, 7. I've got 7 books out if we count the novella. And then I'm in 3 anthologies as well, with 2 more to come, I think, in the next year or so. So I write a lot. Mostly fantasy, historical fiction, and genre mashups like that.
And you are such an indie author. We tell you to talk about your books, and you immediately point out your cat first. Um,
Natalie, what was the name of your last book, the novella?
The actual novella is Interim Tales, so it fits in between. It's in a trilogy, but there's a year in between that we don't get in the main books, and I released it. I don't think anyone's even bought it, but it's there.
I meant the other one. I always forget the name of it.
Lily Damselfly. It's
Yes, yeah,
52.
that
Yeah,
book
it's
was excellent. That
52,000
was
words,
really
so
good.
technically it's a novel. Yeah, it's this one.
That was one of my favorite reads of the year so far. That was just good
Oh,
stuff.
thank you. It's a it's very different because it's cozy, so it's very different from my other stuff. It's usually quite dark and sad and depressing.
Yeah, I think that's the first book of yours I've read in the first person, and you really nailed it.
Thank you.
That's
yes.
excellent.
First person, everyone. Let's write in first person.
So only some books it works for. For this one, I don't normally do it, but for this one it had to be.
Oh, hello, Miriam.
Mary's here. We have a Barry fan.
Yes, of course. That's why I pointed him out first. He
Is
sells all
there a
my books
chance
for me.
Barry will wake up?
Maybe he sort of woke up. I mean, I'm on the phone, so I can actually take you over quite easily.
Oh, he's awake. I
Oh.
see you.
Yeah, he's looking.
Go.
He's looking. He's tired. Too tired.
Okay. Well, I don't know who has seen this show or not, but it's not necessary. So let me share my screen and we'll get started. And Natalie, we'll just have to read it for you because there is no chance that you're going to be able to read this.
Yeah, it's a wee bit small.
Let's see if we can make it a little bigger for everyone else at least. Okay, so we're going to start off with the basics of this creature. There's 6 categories. Each of you will pick one, and you will then pick from that column. Well, like for instance, what terrain is it in? If you pick terrain, you get to pick where it lives. If you want the size, strengths, weaknesses, diet, or active time. And I have to point out that we have the word crepuscular, which is a $5 word that I had no idea what it meant until I
That's
looked
a
it
good
up. So that's the me trying to look like I'm smart.
What does that even mean?
It means dawn and dusk
Dawn
is
and
when it's
dusk.
active.
Dawn and
Yeah,
dusk. Actually,
Like cats.
yeah, Natalie knows.
Yeah.
So
Well,
anyway,
I'm a wildlife biologist, so I should know. It would be bad if I didn't.
there we go. So there's no arguing with Natalie on this. So AJ, start us off. Pick a column and tell us what from that column you want it to be. And after this, I will basically be the note taker, and you can ignore me otherwise.
All right. I'm gonna pick terrain.
Okay.
Caves. Because
Caves.
caves are cool.
Okay, a reptile in caves. Interesting. Already like it.
It has to be a reptile, right?
Well, I mean, you guys can do what you want, but I just assumed it.
Okay.
So, Co, how about you? Which column do you want to go with?
Let's go with diet.
Okay.
How about an insectivore? Since it's in a cave.
Okay,
I'm
makes
gonna
sense.
guess that means eats insects.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of words on this list. I don't know.
You are not a biologist, are you, Tim?
No, I contribute nothing to this group whatsoever.
Well, it is your turn. Pick a column and tell us what you want.
All right.
So,
I'm gonna
size,
pick,
strengths, weaknesses, active time.
I'm gonna do strengths and control elements.
Okay, that is a popular one.
Mm.
And don't ask me what that means. It's for you guys to decide. And Natalie, you get to pick the size, the weakness, or the active time. And of those, the active time is probably least important since it's in a cave. Unless, of course, it comes out of the cave.
Let's have a look. I'm trying to. I have to look really close. I think I'm gonna go size.
Okay.
And
Whatever size you want, basically.
Yeah, I want it to be the size of a bull.
A bull. A bull-sized reptile that lives in caves. I love this already. Sometimes I have to try to really screw up the people and make it hard on them, but no, you guys are doing my job for me.
Who's gonna be drawing this one?
I might.
Okay.
I can sketch.
Excellent.
So that leaves it to me for weakness or active time. I am going to choose a weakness, and it is hunted for its hide. And then for active time, doesn't really matter unless you all decide it's active at night or comes out at night or something, but I will roll a 4-sided die just to see. And 4, moonlight only.
Ooh, okay.
So I guess that's when it comes out of the cave, because otherwise we have issues. So let's talk it through. What do we have here? And now that we have those decided, I'll scroll down. I will just take whatever you shoot out. I will put under notes. You can use this or not. It's up to you all. I'm just the note taker. The only things you have to do is over here under physical descriptions, These you have to incorporate. So it lives in caves, it's bowl-sized, it controls elements, it's hunted for its size, it eats insects, and it's only active in the moonlight, at least outside. So go. What kind of creature are we dealing with here? Are we going to keep it a reptile, or are we going to change up entirely?
I think it should be a
Reptiles.
reptile.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I think we should go with reptile.
Yeah. They're normally cold-blooded. I don't know how they'll cope with not too much sunlight, but I don't know. Dinosaurs were sometimes warm-blooded, weren't they? Never else.
We'll say warm-blooded, okay, because that
interesting.
helps.
Yeah,
Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, there's not. I mean, there are some reptiles that are warm-blooded, like tegus. They're sort of in between, so they can
Okay.
actually do some thermoregulation themselves.
It's funny. I immediately just think of lizard people from like fantasy novels. I have no real world experience.
You know, there has not been any humanoid type creature made yet in all the shows that we've done. So that's fair game. You are.
I think we're a
You are.
little late for that.
What else are we? Warm-blooded reptile. What else are we thinking? It's an insectivore, so what kind of mouth does it have? Is it just a normal mouth? Does it have... last night they came with an anteater with a vacuum attachment, basically, and it sucked up insects.
Wow.
I'm just thinking about my bearded dragon, and he's got little teeth that, like, they don't pierce the skin, but he eats crickets and stuff.
Yeah.
This would be a lot bigger.
This is kind of like a giant bearded dragon, or not giant, but bull-sized.
And maybe it can come out to eat insects that are out, in the moonlight. I don't know. Would there be more insects in moonlight, or would they all be in the cave?
Moths. It could eat moths.
Yeah.
Yeah, moths. Yeah, for sure.
I think
Not that I have like a hatred of moths, but when Miller moth season happens here and they're getting like in my house all the time, it's a problem.
I think it should be blessed by the lizard god.
Yeah. That explains the powers.
Yes, there we go. It's all coming together.
That's where the warm-bloodedness came from, since it's a reptile that can't see the sun. Let's see. Going to be a cousin of the SFFI Berserker. Interesting.
What about speech? Can it speak?
You tell me.
So I like talking lizards, but I'll let you guys pick on that one.
I think it should talk, but it also does little warning squeaks, which are proportionally weird. Like, it's tiny little squeaks like a gecko, but it's a giant bull-sized reptile.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah. And we want, will it be kind of humanoid, like bipedal, or can it kind of stand on 2 legs and 4 legs?
I think both.
Do you want it to be like a gorilla and it can do both? Or a bear, something like that?
I like that idea.
A lot of lizards actually run around on their hind feet, so yeah. It's doable. Have you never heard of the Jesus Christ lizard that runs on water? I think you should be able to do that.
I like Shane's idea of only speaking French. But I think it should be in a world where there's no France, so nobody knows what it's saying.
Okay.
Okay. Are we ready for a couple monkey wrenches?
Yes.
Sure.
So I want you guys to take the blame for this. So we're going to start off this time with Natalie. Pick a number between 1 and 16.
14.
14. Okay. Interesting. Wandering eyes, like a chameleon. You know how the eyes don't have to be.
Yeah, they're
nice.
okay.
I thought that was like a promiscuous thing.
Oh, that's not wondering, that's wandering.
Okay.
I just can't spell. It wonders a lot. It ponders. Tim, your turn. Pick a number between 1 and 16.
1.
1. Okay, interesting. It is deaf.
Oh, that sucks.
But it,
So it speaks French, but it can't hear itself.
It'd be tough in the cave as well. No
Yeah, that's
echolocation.
really
Well, we can do echolocation. We'll call that sight. Not real, but we'll call it that.
But good
What about
eyes.
for the notes we put cannot be deaf?
I tell you what, Tim. I'll give you a second chance if you want to pick a different number.
All right, 2.
Okay. Interesting.
It's blind.
Secretes glue.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Oh.
basically it makes fly paper.
that
Yeah,
actually
to
is
catch
pretty
its
good.
insect.
That's
Yeah.
genius way for it to eat. Yeah.
So unfortunately, neither of these monkey wretches really screw with the creature that you're developing here. What color is this thing anyway? If it lives in a cave and comes out at night, is it dark? Does it have no pigmentation and it's white? What do we think? We have biologists here, so
Like it could go either way, to be honest.
Mhm.
It does come out of night though, so it would make sense for it to be slightly like normal fish and reptiles, which are dark above and light on the bottom.
I agree.
Hmm.
When you say dark, do you mean like a dark color or just dark in general?
like
Just
sharks
a
have a
a
dark top and a
color,
white
like it
bottom.
could
Oh,
be
okay. Yeah, that
sort
makes
of,
sense.
yeah. I mean, it could be like like little gecko. This morning.
Oh, is that a real
Oh.
gecko?
Yeah.
Or did you just get a gecko?
He's got splotchy colours, but see, he's dark, and then he's got a white stomach. I don't know if I
That's
can
amazing.
Oh,
show his stomach. Really, he doesn't want to show his stomach and
Yep.
tail. But yeah,
Wow. We even get live demonstrations.
exactly. For the reptile feature.
he's just chilling next to me.
Okay, so dark above, light below. What else do we have here? Anything? Or are we ready to move on to the next couple monkey wrenches?
Let's do a monkey wrench.
Okay, number between 1 and 16.
13.
15.
13.
So you say 13?
13. Yeah.
1, 3?
Yes.
Okay. It has a stunning gaze.
Ooh,
Like a
okay.
basilisk.
Ooh.
Okay, that'll go with the wandering eyes.
Yes, this thing's
It
excellent.
can stun 2 people at once.
Yes.
No one is ever safe.
And this is all thanks to the lizard god.
Yeah. Okay. And AJ, that leaves you for pick a number 1 to 16.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, okay, we'll do that, I guess. I mean, it's pretty much already built in. It's camouflage. When I did this, I was thinking of again like a chameleon, and it can like change its body color,
Yeah.
which is really not all that important in a cave or at night. But hey, there you go.
Well, but didn't you say that it's hunted for its hide? It could be a defense mechanism.
That's
There you
true.
go. Yes.
So we're going to call that change skin. There we go. Change the skin coloration. So who is hunting this? Just humans want it for the hide, or are there predators? Its prey is it just moths? Do we have cave crickets? Are there snakes in the cave that it has to be worried about? Tell me about the ecosystem.
Those would be some very big snakes.
Or is it bats? Do they have to worry about bats? Oh no, this is a bull. Sorry, I forgot. This is bull size. Never mind.
I think it's hunted by dinosaurs.
That makes sense.
Dinosaurs who don't speak French.
Yeah, they only speak English and they just hate each other.
I think it doesn't. It can't swim. That's like a
Hmm.
failure of it.
Oh, swim, not swim. Let's see. So yeah, I keep forgetting this is bowl size. I keep thinking it's something tiny, but bowl sized, moth eating, lays out fly paper essentially. Um, I guess it has to come out at night to eat because there's not going to be a lot in the cave for it. Are we ready for another monkey wrench? Because these have all pretty much been, leaning into what you've built. So give me a die. So should I roll or should I pick? In column 5, one I'm picking and one I'm rolling a die. Which one do you want to have for me to pick from to try to screw you up? And which one do you want me to roll?
I'm not sure how that works.
Okay, well, I'm going to roll for column 5.
Okay.
14, which is 12, 13, 14. Interesting. I didn't even know this was on there. Limbs shake when still.
That's kind of
So,
weird.
yeah, I don't know where that came from. I must have been drinking. So, it's probably not going to be an ambush. Well, I don't know, it's dark, but can you see the shakes? Maybe that's how people see it, is the shaking movement. And then the last column here, what do we want to give it? Ooh, I know what I want.
Uh-oh.
It has to be able to defend itself, so it has a bony head for butting.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have a bull-like creature that is two-toned, dark on top, light on the bottom. It's warm-blooded reptile with little teeth. It eats moths. It can lay down natural fly paper. It's blessed by the lizard god, which is important. It has high-pitched warning squeaks of a gecko, and it also speaks French. Also in that high, squeaky voice for French, because who knew you could make French more annoying.
Probably.
It's hunted by dinosaurs that can only speak English. It cannot swim. We have it controls the elements, but we haven't done anything with that. Insectivore, moonlight
I
only.
forgot about that, to be honest. And it's probably its most important trait.
And it can change its skin coloration. Limbs shake when it's still. It has a bony head for headbutting. So, what kind of elements is it controlling? Is it creating a giant, like a mist cloud around itself? Is it, what is it doing?
I think it parts the water like it's in Moses, so it can walk because it can't swim.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's useful.
Okay, so it parts the water. Nice. So in a normal day for it, it sleeps apparently during the day because, it can only come out at moonlight. At night, and with the moon, it comes out, lays down its fly paper, traipsing around because it doesn't like shaky limbs, parts the water just for fun to really mess with people, yells at them in a high, squeaky French voice. What are we missing here?
I think we've created the perfect predator.
So
But it only eats moths.
So what does this do if it?
Tea.
So what does it do if it sees, like a skunk or some other nocturnal creature, like a possum or raccoon, or I don't know what would be available in South Africa. Sorry, Co.
Maybe baboons.
Okay, there you go. Is it naturally aggressive? Does it run from it? What does it do when it encounters other creatures of the night?
Well, it's got its head butting ability, doesn't it?
It does, and it's fairly large. So I would think it kind of just doesn't care.
Yeah. I want to say tries to negotiate in French, but it never works.
Okay, so we can start now with the lifestyle description. So its food source is moths and other night creatures. Locomotion, it just walks, right?
Mhm.
How does it get its food? Fly paper.
How does it
Sleeps.
secrete that glue? Does it come
Yeah.
out of its mouth or something else?
That's for you guys to determine.
Hmm.
I mean, it can have a special appendage or organ if you want. I don't care.
Yes.
Would it be like a toad where it's got like two big glands on the side of the head?
I
That
like
sounds
that.
pretty cool.
Yeah, side of
Like
the head.
Like what kind of? I did not hear that. What? Like what?
So, you know, toads that have those big bulgy parts on their head. That's like actually toxic glands where they
Ah,
secrete toxins from.
okay. So
Which makes me think if it's toxic, there's probably some animal that wants to try and lick it. Because you know, in Australia, the dogs always want to lick the toads because they get high from it.
I didn't
No,
know
it's
that.
true. It's true. Cane, yeah, dogs lick the cane toads in Australia.
Maybe it's
okay.
the prey. The prey could lick the secretion, the moths.
Oh
So
yeah.
how drunk do you have to be to try to lick the glands of a bull-sized reptile at night?
Well, if it's the moths looking at, maybe it has like a sweet flavor because moths like
So
nectar.
almost
Some of
like
them.
nectar, yeah.
I can
Yeah.
see that being like a TikTok challenge.
Or what it secretes smells like nectar, and that's what gets all kinds of bugs. Yeah.
Hmm. Does it have a
Okay.
tail?
Does it have a chin?
A tail.
Oh, tail.
Oh, it has to. Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
So is it going to be like a bull's little dinky tail, or is it like a lizard tail that takes like half of its body length up, or what kind of tail does it have?
I personally like big tails, but I'll let you
Me
guys pick
too.
that.
He
Okay.
likes big tails and he cannot lie.
Big tails.
Okay, nest is going to just be the cave, I'm assuming. Social structure. Are these social animals? Are they loners? Do they get together in huge masses to mate? Do they migrate like this on the Serengeti? What is their
I
life
think
like?
they meet up to sing in French.
Yes. And they practice free
Yeah.
market capitalism.
What do they trade, Tim?
Glowworms. They
Yeah.
use them as jewelry.
Yes.
Glowworms are in caves. It makes sense.
Hmm.
I can type. Okay, social structure meetups. Okay, language we have is French. What is the biggest threat to these things? Is it humans who are trying to get the hide? Is it something else that really likes the smell or the taste of the nectar that's not an insect?
We have that it's hunted by dinosaurs. So
Yeah, it's a
there's
Ah,
pretty
yeah,
that.
rough.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
They must like the hide. But then, what do they like about the hide that they don't already have? Are these like thin-skinned dinosaurs that don't have very strong hides themselves?
I think
Maybe
this
they're
is
the
like wearing
feathery
capes.
dinosaurs that are
Oh yeah,
trying to
feathery
fit in with
feather
the
dinosaurs. Yeah.
non-feathered ones.
Yeah, the feathery ones.
Or maybe the T Rex is just trying to lick the secretion of the glands and it just ends up biting it every time. I don't know.
Yeah.
The tiny arms doesn't help. Um,
Just say no, it didn't work with the T Rexes.
what is the lifespan of these creatures? Are they like decades old? I'm assuming they can't be like months or even like a year because like kind of big. Um,
Well, reptiles can span a pretty good range because, like, I know our bearded dragon, they're usually only about 10 years, but our turtle, my husband has had for 30 years, and it
Wow, 30
probably will
years.
still live another 20. So,
So what
Probably
do we?
quite long if it's a big animal. Like it feels like those would live longer.
We say 90 years.
90 years.
That works.
Okay, so it gets Social Security. Um, so, and now the toughest question of all: what is the name of this creature? So let me recap. It lives in caves. It's bowl size. It controls the elements, which is parting water in our case. It's hunted for its hide. It's also hunted by dinosaurs. It speaks a high squeaky French, which means it should be killed. It eats insects. I mean, you should have put snails in there too. Why not? It only comes out in the moonlight. It has two wandering eyes like a chameleon. It has a stunning gaze, which haven't really talked about what it stuns, but it's there. It can change its skin coloration. The limbs shake when it's still, and it has a bony head for headbutting. It's blessed by the lizard god. Have to throw that in. Warm-blooded. Uh, Can't swim. It has a big tail, and it trades glowworms.
Should
So
we
It
think
should
of
have
a
something
French
with
name?
aqua or water in the name because it can't swim.
Is this like the creature's personal name, or is this the species name?
species name. Oh, you can
Okay.
give me the. We haven't given a personal name before, but we can absolutely do that.
I think we
Try
should.
that. A French name.
Yes, Dougal.
Guillaume.
Yeah, species.
And
This
I'm
is always the
assuming it.
hardest part.
Yep. So I'm assuming it has like scales for skin since it's a reptile. We didn't actually say that, but I'm assuming that's the case. Yes.
I think so.
It kind of has to be. I don't know of a reptile that doesn't. But then, okay. So,
Scaleless snakes exist.
yeah, true.
How
I
about
guess
we'll name it after Barry. It'll be a Barry Gorodon.
That's good. He's still asleep.
I like that.
Barry Gorodon.
Sure.
Sure. That's an idea. What else? Any other names for this wonderful bowl-like creature that changes its skin color, wandering eyes, secretes glue?
Do the biologists know any Latin names for
That's
those
what I
kind
was
of
trying to
creatures?
think about, and I'm not coming up with anything easily.
I feel like the science people should take the lead on this one.
Maybe club-headed, since it has the bony skull. I don't know.
So what we gave it now, was that its actual name or was it species name?
Species name. I put down club-headed. Was suggested to have something with water in it since it doesn't like the water. Or you could do. I don't know what the Latin name for lives in a cave is.
I don't know that either.
Oh, I should know this. I know if it's something with club-headed, it would be something like Paki something, because Paki is, you know, the Paki. There's loads of dinosaurs called something with Paki. That's because of the heads.
Pachyosaurus. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pachyquarius, maybe? With a Q? Aquarius?
Yep, that sounds
I like
interesting.
that. Yeah, that sounds like a real thing.
Pachyquarius. I like it.
And then,
So-
but it's a species name, so it should be like the genus and then the species name. So Pachyquaria cavia, so like cave with an A at the end.
Nice, Natalie.
Trying to make it
Hack-Aquaria
sound like an actual scientific name.
Cavia.
Then.
I like it. A lot of thought has gone into this. Okay, so we have come up with a very strange creature, which is always kind of the goal.
I love how you have like the really sciencey name and then the two really stupid names.
They're good placeholder names.
You play
So, yes, this will be interesting. Ko, are you going to draw this monstrosity?
Yeah, I've actually been sketching a little bit. I'm just
Oh, that's
wondering about
wonderful.
the arms. Does this have like tiny T-Rex arms, or does it have like big
I
arms
think it
that
has
can reach,
beefy arms because it can run on all
Yeah.
fours, can't
like
it?
gorilla arms?
Yeah, at one point
Okay.
you said, 2 or 4 legs for walking, so yeah.
Okay, we'll go
It
with
just
gorilla
looked funny if a
arms.
T-Rex tried to do on all 4. That'd just be...
Yeah.
I think we'll just hit its face.
Yeah, it'd have to keep its head permanently turned to the side to have any chance. So while Ko is drawing, AJ, what have you been reading? What is a book that we need to read that we aren't yet? And
My current read is The God's Blood Tragedy by Bill Adams. I'm
Oh, that
really
was good. I
enjoying
have
it.
that on here.
Yeah, that one. It's got some like Final Fantasy-ish elements. I'm really enjoying that.
okay, and Tim, how about you? Are you also doing God's Blood?
No, I've read that one and I read the sequel, Lady Drakeslayer, which was very good. My last 2 reads were actually 2 people in this room. I read, what is that, Wrath and Revolution from AJ,
Woohoo!
and that was awesome. That was really good. Is that I gotta ask, was that a plotted book or did you pants it?
Oh, I plot. Yeah.
Okay, 'cause
I mean,
it felt like it was just, the story changed like every 50 pages because there was just so much going on.
there was a
And
lot going on. Yeah.
yeah, and that's awesome that you plotted because to me that read like a pants book all the way.
It was. I want to say my outline for that one was like 3 pages almost, which is a big
Wow.
outline for what I do. So.
Yeah, because I'm a full-on pantser, and I thought it was a pants book, so it's really cool that it wasn't.
I like
And
the different settings in that book. I mean, like the first
Thank you.
part of it is the dystopian Earth, and then
Yeah.
it's that big metropolis in space, and all of the military training that Kai undergoes, and then he starts like traveling with the rebel groups. Yeah, it kept me on my toes. I like that.
Yeah, you said in your acknowledgement that that character is most similar to you, if I recall. I really just wanted to pick your brain on. I know this is totally off subject and I've ruined the conversation, but
Yeah, and that was one of those things. I wrote it and then like I revise it a couple times usually before I let my husband read it, and he's the one that pointed that out to me, and then I was like, oh, there are a lot of similarities.
yeah, it was very interesting. It was I thoroughly enjoyed it. It kind of felt like a tighter Empire of Silence,
I
where it
haven't
didn't
read
go
that.
all over the place. It kind of stayed in a smaller sphere. And I also read Mike's Proxima Station, which was excellent. And I hope you do well in Sphinx because I think it's a great book.
That's a fever dream. I mean, I wrote that in the first draft in under a month. And the first
Really?
draft is always what takes forever for me to draw. And it just, well, I mean, the 5 alien species are based on my 5 dogs. So
Oh, okay.
I mean, give me a situation, I know exactly what they're going to do. I lived with each of them for at least a dozen years. So I'm like, I just, writing them was just easy. Which is probably why I'm writing book 2 now, because I started actually, end of August writing it, and I'm on starting my 3rd draft before I send it to Roe for editing. So yeah, these things are fast, and they're ridiculous, and they just get more ridiculous. And the villain in the thing just gets worse as a person every time.
Yeah. I do hope there's some redemption for Tim Wolf in the end, but so far he's not looking that way.
So I do want to just put it out there because this is going to be the first story arc is going to be 6 novellas, and then the 7th one will start like a new story arc. And I know what the 7th story arc is going to be, but I'm going to need some like oily politician character to be the new villain. So if you have any people's names that you want to throw out there, authors, not real live presidents or anything like that, nothing public. But if you know someone who wants to be the oily politician villain, let me know and I will totally write them in.
It should be Barry. Barry.
Yeah.
I've got a really horrible space pirate called Barry.
That's so funny.
I don't know.
actually
Maybe we
forgot
can
about
make
it,
it
and then I
Shane
got Barry. I
Boyce.
named Barry, and then I realized that, yeah.
don't know,
Speaking of Shane, I got my first email from Shane. He started a Patreon. You should definitely check it out.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be my oily villain
No,
politician.
Shane's a good. I don't think Shane is oily villain type. I think Barry is, because Barry attacks Natalie all the time. It's really sad.
Oh, I've still got giant bruises on my leg because he attacked me the other week.
It's not a healthy relationship by any standards.
He's insane. He looks very cute, but he's not.
My current,
So-
I'll wrap this up. My current read is After Dark from Miriam Yvette, who I think is going on your show in a week or two.
She's coming up, a couple weeks.
Yeah,
And
it's really good. I
That'll be
enjoy it.
fun.
Oh, she is here. Okay.
Yep.
Miriam reminds me of my own style when it comes to comedy because it's just really dry, but it's very funny to me.
I love that.
Because like there's a character where they are trying to ask him world building questions, and he'll only do it if they give him pizza. And that's like right up my alley. I just think that's hilarious.
Okay, and Natalie, what are you reading, or what should we be reading that we're not?
I just finished the Willow Wraith Press book club book, which was Light of Casaban by Thomas Howard Riley. Is that the right
Yep.
way around? I think so.
He's also coming on the
That
show
was
in
really-
October.
Yeah, that was a really fun read. It's quite short and quick to read as well.
Ooh.
I really enjoyed that one. And I've just started The Envoys of War, the audiobook, which is, the narration is really great,
Yeah.
by Dave Lawson.
Oh
So,
yeah, love that book.
I think 3 hours into that one, and it's really fun. I don't really like when it's got D&D vibes, and I'm not a D&D person at all, but the characterization is so great, so I'm really enjoying that.
So, and I will just throw in that I just finished Broken Heart of Aurelium and I just lost his name. He was a guest on our show. I finally listened to his book, and now I can't think of his name. But anyway, I'm now reading or listening to The Fear of Moncroy by Brian Asher. And why do you do this to me? Let's see. Where did you go? I don't know. I can't find it. But anyway, The Broken Heart of Aurelium. I remember titles. I don't remember people's names. But yes. Alex Robbins. There we go. And he actually lives in France. So.
He wrote, I loved his other series, the one with the first book's called Panacea with the big Minotaur on the cover.
Yeah, I have that
really
too.
good. I bought that solely because of the cover, and it ended up being a great series.
Cool. And Ko, can you tell us any books that we should be reading?
Yes. Right now I'm reading Ostringer's Wrath, which is the sequel to Starlight Jewel.
By
that's
E.L.
been really
Lyons.
awesome. Love the creatures in there. E.L. Lyons always just comes up with like amazing, weird things like the tree hybrids and these basilisks, which are like lizard-like dogs in the desert, and lots of cool things. So definitely check that one out. And then I also am looking at a Halloween read. It's a nice quick one, Hannah and Gregory, which is a retelling
I've read
of
that. That was nice.
Gretel, by J.C. Forst. That's only 60 pages, I think. Really good. I mean, I've only just started that one, but I'll probably finish it in a day, I think. Yeah.
Sorry, just putting here. Blue Smoke Fire, which is Bob. He is actually one of the people doing the panel for AI that starts in a minute. So he probably needs to be ducking out.
Yeah.
But yes. Do you have something you want to show us, or are you still working on it and you'll post it
Yeah,
later?
I think I'll show what I've got so far. I still need to do the second hind leg, but I don't know if it's going to show in this bad light. Let's see.
Oh, I love it.
I love that.
You just did that right now.
I did, yeah,
That's
while we
amazing.
were talking.
Wow.
So he's got big gorilla arms and he's got like armadillo type armor on his
Oh,
back.
Love that.
And
That's
yeah,
brilliant.
with a strong skull, big eyes. He's eating some moths. And yeah, we'll have smaller back legs, I think.
Oh, that's
brilliant.
awesome.
I'll post it just now on socials.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, thank you, everyone.
Wait, we
Normally
skipped
I
AJ.
would. Oh, sorry, we did.
Yeah.
We skipped AJ. Did we skip AJ?
For,
No,
Oh,
you went first, didn't you?
for the books, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, I'm shot then. Ignore me.
He's thinking in French.
Yeah.
So normally I would love to stay and chat, but I do have to run to go to my next show with Bob. So everyone, tell us once again your books. Show us your books. Tell us where we can find them, and let's go around the horn. And then everyone shout out Co's drawing of this wonderfully daft creature. So Natalie, you go first.
Well, I'm Natalie Kelder, and Barry is fast asleep, so I'm not going to wake him up. I write dark space fantasy, and my latest book was cozy historical fantasy. You can find everything on my website, which is just nataliekelder.co.uk. I think that's it.
Tim, where can we
Alright.
find your stuff?
I'm on everything under the same name. And I got a whole bunch of books, but I'm just going to push Protocol of Valor. It's a 70-page novella, which is in this year's Sphinx.
And it's really
Hopefully, it
good.
doesn't get eliminated immediately, but we'll see.
It's a good book.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Co, how about you?
Yeah. And well, I have got Far Removed over here. So do try and catch up with this if it's sitting on your TBR, because next year the sequel is coming and then you'll be all caught up and ready. Yeah, I forgot to mention at the beginning of this that I'm in Cape Town, South Africa. So that's why it's nighttime over here, like with Natalie in the UK. Yeah.
Okay. And AJ, I did not realize you have 11 books. Wow.
Yes.
That's
And
awesome.
And at
That's
least two of you, I'm jealous because you have completed series. I know AJ, you've completed a series. Tim has. Natalie, have you completed your series?
No, I have
okay.
written 10 books in that series, so it's going to take a while.
Only 10. So one day I'll have a complete series. But tell us, AJ, what books do you have for us that we can devour?
Let's see. So my one series is The Kayan Legacy, which starts with Exile. It is a complete 4-book series. My other series is a complete trilogy, just The Relics of War. And that begins with The Moon's Eye. Or, if you would rather a standalone in that world, Serpentis is a standalone that can act as either a additional novel to the Relics of War series or its own thing, an intro to that world. And then I have my latest, which was Wraith in the Revolution, sci-fi standalone. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff. You can find all my books on my website, ajcalvin.net, and socials is at ajcalvin for most places.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm just now figured I should probably mention the next Bald&Balding show, so I'm not prepared. I know this shocks everyone. Our next one is going to be Brisk Reviews and a Beverage with Noah of Noah's Brisk Reviews. should be interesting. I checked out his channel and all the books he's reviewing. I'm like, oh, I don't like that. Nope, I don't like that either. So it should be an interesting show. But we'll try not to mention that on the show. So it's just a secret between us. But thank you, everyone. I feel bad that I have to run, but I got to run. So thank you, Co. Everyone like and share that picture when it comes out. And thank you for doing this.
Take care, everybody.
Okay.
Yep, thank you.